Hey everyone, this is Angie with Tinks Treasures and welcome back. This week on my channel I am going to be making some cards for kindness. So a couple weeks ago I won some paper supplies from scrapbook.com. They were having a live on their channel and they typically give away prizes and I happened to win. And included in this was this Cardabella 6x6 paper pad. It's the pressed floral. So I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to be able to make some cards for kindness, because you can just go in and there's these little cut aparts that would be perfect for little sentiments. It's double-sided. There's some plaids, some stripes, all these florals, and all these different cut aparts. So I want to go through and make some cards, and if you haven't done this before, you sign up through scrapbook.com. They have a tab on their website. I think it's Creative Kindness, and then you signed up for Cards for Kindness, and it's free to do. You just get a little ID number so that when you send in your information, they know. They'll be expecting that it's coming and they'll know who it's from. But they just use blank cards so that they can send out to different organizations that use them for people in need or for encouragement or whatever the case. So they say they typically prefer A2 cards with envelopes, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. But I believe I already had some blank cards with envelopes, so I'm just going to go ahead and use these, because they do say, however, they do accept any card size as long as it has a coordinating envelope with it, and they would like a minimum of 10 cards per submission. So I'm going to go ahead and use these. These are 5 by 6, I believe. 5 by 6 1/2. So I'm going to put together some cards and get these sent out. So let me know in the comments if you've done this before. Technically, this is going to be my first time. I just signed up and got my ID to be able to send these in. So I know a lot of places use these for like hospitals, for caregivers, and I think that is such a kind thing to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and take these apart and get them put together, and then we'll look at the cards in the end and see how they turned out. I also have some embellishments just here on the side, just in case it, I feel like it needs a little bit more to be able to add to the card. I think these two would be nice. This says, "Find the joy in the little things, and family is everything." So I'm going to pull that one out. And these are nice too. This one says, "Live in the moment. This makes me smile. Grow your own way." So I didn't realize there were so many cut aparts. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 sets. So you'll be able to get a lot of these to be able to go on the front of the card, or if you were doing like a little mini album, you could put those in there. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out the ones I'm going to be using. and pull out some paper. All these papers are beautiful, and they're all double-sided. So that'll give me just a border there. And then you could, there'll be a little strip left over. You can use that as a stripe down the side or along the edge, or maybe on the inside to coordinate with it. And this always gets me, that, you know, it's double-sided. These are the pretty ones. At least these are. Which ones are these? I think that is so pretty. And that would coordinate with it. See, that's okay. That's a nice little polka dot. I don't feel bad about giving that up. A little hole right there. It's too bad that hole's there, because you could use the whole paper. And depending on where it falls, you could always put an embellishment over it or something, but, well, that's too bad. Okay, so we'll just cut around it. That's 8. I need 2 more. I like the stripe on this one. I like the green on this one. Because that could be a nice masculine type card. So I'm going to cut these out, but I'm just going to fast forward through the video so you don't watch this tedious process. And I don't know if you come across this or not, but like when I was using my trimmer and I was coming down, it kind of gave me a jagged edge, even though this is a relatively new blade. So what I need to remember to do is that it works better when you push up against something, you're not dragging it across. And also if you put a little more pressure down here, it's gonna lift the blade and slide up. So you're gonna get a clean cut. Just a little tip if anyone finds that aggravating. think these are all vertical patterns, with the exception of that plaid. So I know I can go ahead and cut this much off each one, and then that'll just make the process easier. Oh, I do like that blue stripe. Middle stripe's pretty too. See, now that you'll be able to just layer like this. Or if it was the other way, you could have your stripe down there. And I think if we're going to try and keep at least one, and a masculine one, I'm going to go with this light green instead of some flowers. We'll put that there. And then I can find, I think I have some cardstock that I can just cut a little background layer to this so that it stands out a little bit better. And then you could just have a simple card like this. So I have these little gold flourishes that I might add to the back. I'm going to go ahead and cut another strip off. So this you could layer back over that, or if you wanted to, you could put it on the inside of the card, just to kind of coordinate it. I think I like it on the outside, and then whoever can do what they want with the inside. Okay, so I went through and cut off another strip of this, so now we'll have coordinating strips or that you can mix and match. That will help give the card a little more interest. So I'm just going to line these up right now and not bore you guys to tears. This would be the fun part of getting to lay things out. So I'm just going to pick through and like match these up and then see what would look good with it. And then just to keep things simple and make your process go faster, I'm just gonna follow this little collage that I put together, and that'll just make the process go a lot faster, so we can have the base card and then 2 stripes, and then to pick out whichever little sentiment to go with it. And these little cut aparts are all perfect for sending someone some type of encouragement. In fact, I think there's more cut aparts than you can possibly use. So I'm going to put this together like this. I do have some sentiments, and I might add a few little too, just to brighten it up. Okay, so these are the arrangements I'm going to go with. I'm going to stick these together and get them on the cards and not bore you with that part. And then I'll show you at the end how they all come together. Okay, let me show you how all these came together. So I have a set of 10. This is the first one. It says, "Hello, Sunshine." And then I just went and layered the different pieces, and a few of the sentiments I did back on a little bit of cardstock just to break up the pattern and so that you could see everything. And then on most of them I did add one small little flourish of some type, some little embellishment, just to make it stand out a little bit more. And then this is "Find the Joy in the Little Things." And the different things I did with the paper is that when I had these different strips, I did layer them in different positions. So these I layered next to each other. These are in the center on top of each other. This one worked out side by side. So this is "Live in the Moment," which is the little thing, little flourish right there. This one is layered on top of itself, and then I brought the sentiment down to the center of at the bottom. And this one, it says "No rain, no flowers," and I just felt like I had these flower embellishments that I just needed to add that. Now these are wildflowers and these are roses, but hey, they're all flowers, right? And I just thought it looked really pretty over that little sentiment. And then these are the happy moments, a little flourish right here, and then it's just centered and layered on top of each other. Where love grows, family blossoms is the sentiment. And this one is just layered on top of each other off to the side. The best is yet to come, and then these are layered and this is off to the side. Be bold and brave. And I had this cute little butterfly to add to this one, and this one I layered to the right. In fact, it's not even side by side. This one's just over the edge just a little bit. And this is the last one. This could be more of a masculine card, and it just says the best is yet to come with this nice flourish on the side. So that's how these all came together out of this one small paper pad. It's a 6x6. There's still some papers left in here that I could make some more, and there's plenty of sentiments and cut aparts in different sizes. There's more than I could use, so I'll be able to save these for other projects. So I'm going to get these boxed up. These are the envelopes to go with it, and get them sent out. So this is for scrapbook.com, Creative Kindness, and the cards that they are going to be sending out to different organizations to be able to use for encouragement to people. So I hope you found this encouraging and maybe some inspiration, and it's free for you to do. You can go to scrapbook.com, and they have a tab across the top of their website that has Creative Kindness, and then you just sign up with your email and name, and then you get this little ID so that they can keep track of things. So okay, if you could just go ahead and give me a like and a thumbs up, that would really help me in this channel out, just to keep growing. Let YouTube know to send this out to other people, and share the love. So until next time, happy crafting. Thanks. Bye.